Yes, actually, I dreamt to become a captain.
Dan, you have mentored more than 8,000 young professionals in the maritime industry.
I don't know if I chose teaching, but I was redirected to teaching. Every step of the way, it's a battle actually.
I have heard about an incident in your life
hmm
which changed your life upside down.
Unfortunately, I met an accident.
I can only imagine how must it feel when you wake up and you can see only sea.
Worthwhile. This 5 years is actually a very big part of my existence.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Sailing Success with Akshat. Today's episode is very special as we are joined by someone who has navigated both stormy waters and calm seas. And he has turned all his experiences into a mission of purpose. He has helped shape the careers of more than 8,000 young professionals in the maritime industry and also been awarded as ISWAN Personality of the Year and CTrade 20 under 40. Hi Dan, welcome aboard and we are very excited to have you here. So Dan, before we move further in the podcast, I just wanted our listener to learn more about who Dan is and what does he do.
Okay. So, hi everyone who are listening. I am Dan Tulentino. I am the training manager, cadet training manager of Sharjah Maritime Academy. I am a seafarer, or I was a seafarer. I am a life coach. I am a trainer, a mentor, a father, and I have been doing this not short and not long, about 18 years already, and I'm happy that I could able to contribute as much as I can to the industry. So yeah, that's me.
So, Dan, just to begin with it, can you tell us about your childhood and why did you choose sea as your, passion and profession?
Okay, so basically, we know that Philippines is a land of seafarers, and our family is actually a family of seafarers. My dad is a seafarer for 33 years, and my two sisters were also seafarers. One is still currently active, currently working in a offshore fleet. One is currently now in Canada, and me myself is a seafarer. So basically, we were redirected to that profession for a in a very young age. So that's it.
Yeah. So, does it come along with an adventurous route you wanted to take and a wish to see the world?
Yes, generally the main factor is always money. Okay, since my dad is a boson and there's a lot of us in the family, there's four of us who needs to be educated. So he really needs money, and I wanted him to retire early, so that actually I wanted to help as much as possible. I wanted to get a track to become a lawyer or a teacher, but the money somehow is easier um, to be saved when you are a seafarer. So it's a no-brainer for me to go to this path since
Yeah.
my dad is also a seafarer. So he's the ability for him to teach me at an early young age and
Yeah.
is there.
That's very nice. And it's very humble of you to say that. And I'm sure a lot of us do choose that path because, yes, the money is attractive and there's so much to learn when you join this industry.
hmm
Yeah. So, Dan, whatever you have learned in the past and from your journey on board, are you trying to implement it or do you really implement it now also?
Yes, 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 of course. So I have only 5 years of sea experience. Uh, it's not so long as compared to the giants of the industry, but
Yeah.
I have treasured that 5 years. So I was trained in Germany in
Yeah.
Emstrom Lear. Then I went to a container ship. Then I went to a tanker ship. So generally, my experience is quite short, but it's also vast. I have experienced fire, piracy.
Yeah.
Uh, there's a lot of experiences, and those small, minute experiences when I able to, and it just piled up, and it makes my life worthwhile. This 5 years is actually a very big part of my existence, and it taught me a lot. And of course, since I have experienced these things, I am able to share something valuable to my cadets as well. Generally, one of the biggest lesson I think in the seafaring is when I finally realized how simple actually seafarers needed to live and to be happy.
Yeah.
When they are on board, they just need good sleep,
Yeah.
uh, good food, actually, and a value for themselves, a value for their future, and a value that they are doing something for their family and for the industry and for the world. So because as seafarer, it's they are called modern
Yes.
heroes.
Yes. So then it is rightly said that sea does teaches you a lot. Yeah. So could you tell in 2 3 words what are the lessons that you take from your experience at the sea?
One is respect. Generally, respect is it transcends languages, nationality. It even transcends hierarchy and ranks, where we know that the captains are always right? But uh, if if the captains saw that you are very respectful, he will also give you the same respect
Yeah.
that is appropriate for you. Another one is humility,
Yeah.
for you to understand that you don't know it all, to understand that when you are still a cadet, you have so many things to learn, so many things and so many experiences for you to gather before you reach these 4 bars of captains or chief engineers.
Yeah.
And lastly is resilience, actually, because as I have said, um, when you are a seafarer, you have very few moments that you could go out. Uh, of course, during our time where I sailed 2007, and during that time, the staying time of the ship is quite long. It's 2 to 3 days, but now it's very different.
Yeah.
So the priority actually of seafarers are also different now. They are more on phones. They are more on online, because that's what makes them alive or
Yeah.
connected. Uh, but resiliency also has different factors. So generally, we are resilient because we tried to make the most of it, whatever it is there. We as a seafarer, you just need to be happy. You just need
Yeah.
to make sure that you have good rest, good company, good environment, good future, and it somehow builds up your resilience, being away from your family, being away from being disconnected to the real world.
Yeah.
So, and that resiliency, you could actually use it when you decided already that you are done with seafaring and
Yeah.
you will become a worker ashore or
Mm.
as a family, a father.
Yeah.
You There's a lot of lessons that I have gathered when I'm a seafarer that I'm able to apply until this very moment.
That's amazing, and 3 very valid points put across because I know and I can only imagine how must it feel when you wake up and you can see only sea. And yes, today's times have changed. People are more connected. Seafarers are more connected, but yours were the times when you were disconnected, not very well known what's happening in the world around, and that's where you had to be resilient. Yes.
Mhm.
So, Dan, talking about resilience, I have heard about an incident in your life
Mhm.
which changed your life upside down. And that was in 2010, where you met with an accident. So, would you like to brief us about what was the incident and how it has shaped you to be what you are today?
Okay. So last 2010, I was second officer back then.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I met an accident. I've lost 3 fingers actually, and then I had a very big cut on my side. Unfortunately, I was in Germany, and the very good doctors they're able to put back two. I've lost one; it died, and that's the reason why when they told me that I cannot join anymore because I'm unfit to work at sea, then I just move on and move forward with my life. But it's the process of accepting that is grueling.
Yeah.
Yes, because it comes to a point that you have a dream and you wanted to reach that dream. Everybody when they started they wanted to reach the top, right? And I am the same. And it's just that I felt that I'm already reaching very fast the position that I need to be in, and then suddenly it just crashes. So it's quite tough actually during those times. But they have a lot of support. I have a lot of friends who had been helping me. The company that where I am in was very supportive as well. So I'm able to somehow bounce back. I was given opportunity to become a crewing manager, training manager, fleet manager in a company where I work for, with the help and assistance of the ship owners,
Yeah.
where they have seen that, okay, this guy usually very rare that he succumbed to depression, because I actually went to depression, but I fought and I able to survive and succeed. So he was somehow happy that I managed to do that, and he was actually inspired. That's why when I went back to the Philippines, he asked me if I could handle his ships, and that's where I started my work for in a shore.
Sure, yeah. That's very inspiring, and it was very unfortunate whatever happened, but we are very happy to see you here, sitting across this table, smiling and sharing your experiences of the maritime world. So, Dan, back in time when you were facing this accident and you were in the recovery mode, what were the things you were thinking? Like, was it the physical pain that bothered you, or was like, what was it? Was it the fear of isolation that bothered you?
Yes, so as I have said, I was trained in Germany, so somehow I know the language a little bit.
Yeah.
So actually, the doctors were telling me before the operations, or talking to themselves before the operation, and I have known that the certainty of success for the operation is quite low. So I
Okay.
was so scared back then. I don't want to leave something which is I feel I didn't did enough, right? And I didn't uh, able to achieve what I wanted to achieve. Especially, what I wanted to achieve actually is to support and let my dad retire, and I don't want him to stay on board because I failed. So in my mind, uh, I was actually praying a lot that I able to survive, and then uh, I manage, because in my mind, if I will be able to survive, I need to dedicate something to 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 the people who had been supporting me all
Yeah.
the way. So the maritime industry actually never failed me. Even if I have experienced a grueling accident, it had never failed me. It's it's unfortunate, but I'm still fortunate that I am able to be hospitalized, and I was able to recover as much as I can. So when I was on my deathbed, actually I was praying that once I survive this, I'll get and give back to the community and give back to the industry that have given me so much, or given so much to our family as well.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to be a part of this world, and when you meet up with such an accident. But shout out to the company you were working with. They stood along with you, and I'm sure many seafarer friends of yours were there to support you and help you come out of that tragic incident in
Yes,
your life.
actually the hardest or the hard parts are the therapy. That's one.
Yeah.
It's quite tough actually, because you need to turn probably 1,000 bolts just to make your hand functional again. The other part is conquering the fear. So during that time, whenever I see a ship, I am really, really shaking. It's so tough. It's so scary for me. So I cannot get hold of my head that I love the industry that I am in, but I cannot face ships anymore.
Yeah.
So slowly, day by day, I go walk to the port slowly, conquering my fears until such time that I'm able to ride a yacht again. But it took me 3 months. Every step of the way, it's a battle actually because I'm shaking actually. So the recovery itself is more of understanding where your limits are as of the moment, and then just trying to push yourself more and more, because I'm actually looking for the future that I will be able to have. So I think that's my driving factor because I don't want to stop. I know that I have still have a value, and I just wanted to know and to understand what it is after this recovery period, and somehow I manage.
You're doing well. So, Dan, when you were in the recovery period, I'm sure you were thinking too many things. But what made you choose training or mentoring after that incident in your life?
So actually, I don't know if I chose teaching, but I was redirected to teaching. So the ship owner actually asked me to handle the ship. So it's more of a crewing and fleet management. But generally, our company told me that I am more suited on this because even on board, I have been handling and training already different nationality, different cadets. So they have seen the potential. And then somehow, when I taken up the challenge, I feel that I was meant to do it. I had able to train a lot of seafarers, not only in the Philippines. I have trained Indians, Ukrainians, so many nationalities. And now I have been training as well Emiratis, Oman, the Middle East seafarers. So somehow I became a global cadet training manager, and I never actually planned for it, but it's just I was redirected. You know, when you pray something, when I was praying in my deathbed, that use me on what you think is appropriate for my skills and for my strength,
Yeah.
and then I was redirected to what I wish for.
Yeah. So, Dan, in short, teaching chose you, right? You didn't choose teaching. So, Dan, in this journey you have been through, you have trained more than 8,000 professionals. That's like building a big fleet of future leaders. So, how did it feel to do that?
So, training more than 8,000 actually of young professionals who wanted to venture the maritime industry is so fulfilling. Actually, I did not ask for it. It just happens. And I felt that I was actually good at it, and I able to support these young professionals. Now they become captains, chief engineers, very high position in different fields in the maritime industry. It was actually very fulfilling. I could not ask for a different job.
Yeah.
So because it somehow shaped me in a person that I am now. So, I have so many opportunities. I have so many challenges in facing um, this mentoring of thousands of people. But you know, at the end of the day, it's so fulfilling. And did not do it alone. I do have a lot of help and assistance from other people, so I cannot actually you know take all the credit on it. But I usually call them my kids or my little brother and little sisters. Now they are in different high positions in the maritime industry, not only in the Philippines, around the globe. And I'm so happy that in my own little way, I am able to inject a little bit of success on their journey. And I always tell them that you need to be more successful than I am, because you have all the ingredients for you to be successful. You're complete,
Yeah.
you are whole, you are somehow fit for you to become successful.
Isn't it amazing that you are living your life through the cadets you train every day?
Yes, actually I dreamt to become a captain. It's a dream of mine. Until now I wanted to become a captain. Unfortunately that was cut short. But in my mind, actually, I was so happy that I able to create lots of captain, even if I didn't able to do it myself. I able to create also chief engineers, which
Yeah.
is probably just a dream of other people. So I'm living actually the dream of other people and also living my dream.
That's amazing. So, Dan, you were also one of the personalities of the year for ISWAN. So, would you like to just highlight on what ISWAN does and how are you contributing towards seafarers' welfare?
Yes, so basically during pandemic time, I was given a task by the ISWAN. This is an International Seafarers Welfare Association based in UK, and I was actually chosen to support them and choose people who will be given support and assistance during this COVID time.
Mm-hmm.
But before that, I was actually given a award in Switzerland, which is the Welfare Personality of the Year by ISWAN, because of my contribution in building up the young maritime professionals. So they have somehow pick it up elsewhere, and they feel that I am suited to get this award. So yeah.
That is amazing. And it was also, I believe, followed up by CTrade
Mm-hmm.
20 under 40. So, how does these recognitions mean to you?
Yes, so actually I was correct. I was awarded the 20 under 40 just this year. Of course, it's the additional feather on my cap, but definitely all awards and recognitions are good, right? Are great, great for CV, great for your morale. But the true recognition is when you see the youngsters that you have taken care of really become successful and live their life the way they wanted to be.
That's amazing. So, Dan, there's one additional responsibility that comes along. You are mentoring, training so many people around, but you also have a family, and I hear that you have a very good balance when it comes
Hmm.
to family and work. So, how do you maintain that balance?
Do I have a good balance? I need to ask my wife about it. But I think I do. I do. Actually, they are currently in the Philippines, but they are planning to be here in UAE next year. So
Okay.
actually, we are not more of a frequency.
Mm-hmm.
We are more of a value.
Yeah.
So each message are valuable for us. Even a simple hi or a simple message asking how are you, it gives us already, okay, somebody is taking care of me or somebody is actually looking up after me. So it's not about the frequency, which is mostly the young generations are looking for. They wanted to have a text message every second or every minute.
Yeah.
We are not like that. Probably we're quite old school, and that's also what I'm teaching to our cadets, because on board, most of them probably will have no signals.
Yeah.
Even if internet is somehow needed already on board, there are always situations that you cannot use your phones, right? So they need to teach their family, they need to teach their loved ones, and they need to teach themselves that being connected is not about the frequency, but valuing the time and the message that was given to you.
That's correct. So, Dan, would you like to give a message to your family?
Oh, sure. Thank you. To my son, Drew, thank you very much for being a good kid. See you this November, and it would be a dream for me to hug you again here in UAE when you are already settled here. And to my wife, thank you for the patience. I know that sometimes it's too tasking for me to handle the time and for me to segregate different times for the cadets and for you. But of course, you're my priority. You know that, right? You know that in your heart. Don't lie.
That's very nice of you. So, I'm just curious, Dan, does your son also want to follow the path you took and want to become a seafarer?
So actually, my son has an autism. He's 7 years old now, but
Okay.
he's coping up. I'm not pretty sure if he wanted to become a seafarer,
Yeah.
but I do know that he has a gift in terms of arts. He's
Mm-hmm.
good in painting, he's
Yeah.
good at drawing, and he's good in creating stuff. He's creating his own toys actually, so it's amazing actually that to see him grow
Yeah.
and to see him improve day by day. So
Correct. Correct.
yeah, I don't know if he will become a seafarer. Probably if he managed to overcome these challenges because it's improving. He's from
Yeah.
level 3 to level 1 now.
Mm-hmm.
I think if he decided to become one, I'm very supportive. I'm very, very supportive.
That's nice. That's nice. So, Dan, I would like to move to next part
Sure, sure.
of our podcast, which is very special. We would go for a rapid fire, and I want you to be very quick when answering those
Okay, I'll
questions.
try
Yeah.
it.
Okay. So, Dan, are we ready for this one?
I don't know, but let's go.
You have to be lightning fast. Okay.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay. Let's go. Sea or shore?
C.
Favorite port?
Waterfront.
Uh-huh. One phrase you repeat in the training.
Oh, this one I always say. At sea, at shore, in life, we are not here to survive. We are here to succeed.
That's amazing. Okay. Harder to manage, cadets or kids?
Oh, they're both. Kids. Kids.
I think cadets are your kids
Yes, that's
also.
true.
Yeah.
So,
Leadership in one word.
oh, leadership in one word. Sacrifice.
Food you missed the most when you were at sea.
Oh, cold cuts.
If not maritime, you would be
A lawyer.
a lawyer. Okay. A book or quote that shaped your life.
Oh, the very first book that I have read is Pretend You Don't See Her by Mary Higgins Clark. Then that somehow shaped me in to become a bookworm. So I usually read at least 36 books minimum every year. So somehow
Wow.
it sharpens my mind. Yeah, but I love the author. Actually, we became friends before she left the world. So she's amazing. So
That's great. An award you dream of winning.
I've won it already. Actually, I won it. So my mom left. My mom left us 2 years ago, and my
Okay.
dream is to make her happy. And I think in my very short time here in the world, I'll able to manage to do that before she left.
That's very nice of you. Life is like a
Life is like a chocolates.
why chocolates.
It has a lot of flavors. Yes, you just need to take bite one at a time. You cannot eat everything at one time, otherwise it will be painful. So one bite at a time, make it sure that it will be manageable and enjoy it.
That's great. So this is all with our rapid fire. For everyone listening to us right now who are in middle of some storm, one message that you would like to give them.
Hmm. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Problems come and go. Uh, and don't focus on the things which are superficial, on the things that are quite easy to fade, like being angry or being happy. These are things which are easy to fade. You need to focus on stability and success. So, having said that, all major decisions should always be focusing on your growth. You just need to keep moving forward. As long as you're alive, there's always a possibility and opportunity for growth and for success.
That's a very good message, and I'm sure everyone who's listening to this will be very inspired by your story. And I would just like you to add one more point. What keeps you going?
My family, my myself, and the possibility of growth in the future, my colleagues who had been very supportive, and of course my faith. That's the main factor actually. I know that I could do and I could manage everything because I'm believing to something which is, he had given me so much and I wanted to give back value to what he had given me.
Thank you so much, Dan. It was an amazing conversation,
thank you
and
very
we
much,
are
Jai.
truly inspired by your story. And I'm sure we are taking away so many things to learn from you. So keep training all of us.
Thank you, Jai. Thank you, Jai.
Thank
I'll
you
try.
so much.
I'll keep moving then.
Thank you, Dan. And to our listeners, remember, every challenge is shaping you to be the captain of your own life. Until then, keep sailing safe. Thank you.